Welcome to Seth Vidya Mandir Junior College of Commerce and Science online audio video lecture. This is Alka Chaube explaining new chapter, that is chapter number 15, structure of atom and nuclei. Welcome back students. Let's move on hydrogen spectrum. Welcome back students. Let's move on hydrogen line spectrum. So first we have to understand what is hydrogen line spectrum. The hydrogen line spectrum is nothing but the aim of this full experiment is to find out the structure of atom. Yes students, because as you know very well our chapter name is the structure of atom and nuclei. So initially I have to first deal with atoms, then we will go for the nuclear topic. So here with the help of this hydrogen spectrum, with the help of this experiment, the scientist has found to find out the structure of atom. And here the first experiment has done by the scientist, and let's move on this experiment. So initially, as you know very well students, when we take a metallic object and when we heated that metallic object, what happens? It emits radiation. And when this radiation passes from a prism, it emits spectrum. As you know very well students, this all is a basic concept in physics. But however, in this case, in the case of hydrogen, it is different. Again I am repeating, when we are taking any metallic object and when we are heating that metallic object, what happens? It's radiate energy, it's radiate heat. And when this heat is passed inside of prism, it emits spectrum. Yes student, this is happens. But when we are going to do this procedure in hydrogen atom gas, so we are getting the different case. So let's move on this different case. So here you can see this is the vacuum tube, or inside of vacuum tube the hydrogen gas is present. And here we are taking hydrogen gas inside of high temperature. So here you can see the high potential energy is provided inside of this hydrogen gas. So here inside of hydrogen gas the high energy is provided, this gas, as you know students very well, when the high energy is provided inside of gas, so the electrons get excited, because when we are providing more heat inside the hydrogen gas atom, the outermost electrons get excited, and this electron, after some heat, this electron get free. As you know very well students, when we are applying any heat on any atom or any gases, then what happens? The electron get oscillate their own axis. And here you can see the electrons, when they are experience heat, this electron get oscillate their own axis, and this oscillation is nothing but the radiation of energy, the radiation of heat. This is happens in all cases, and this also happens in hydrogen case also. So when this hydrogen gas is oscillate, the electrons are oscillate because of heat, and this oscillate radiates. Here the radiation forms, and when this radiation comes out, and when this radiation is passed inside of this prism, then what happens? We are getting only the very few wavelength. Yes students, we are getting very few wavelength. Again I am repeating, when we are taking any metallic object and when we are heating, we are getting all spectrum lights. That is VPR, we know it very well. But this is not happen in the case of hydrogen. We are getting only very few waves and very few wavelength of that wave radiation. And when this radiation is passed from prism, and where we are getting very few wavelength, this is called spectrum line. Yes student, this is called the spectrum line. As you know very well, very number of radiations pass from inside of that prism, we are getting very few wavelength, and this wavelength line is not known as spectrum line. Spectrum line, and this is spectrum lines are very few, and I can say that like we are getting only red, green, blue and violet. And this observation, it means this all experiment has done by a very famous scientist that is known as Balmer. Yes, this is the scientist name, surname, that is Balmer. Scientist has done this experiment, and this scientist has found the visible range of light, that is the high frequency of light and low frequency of light, high wavelength and low wavelength. And between high and low wavelength, the scientist has found only very few, only 4 wavelength of line the scientist has been observed by this experiment. So we can see the scientist has got only very few frequencies and wavelength and the color of light when the hydrogen gas is passed from the prism. And this is very exciting and different experience has scientists got that time, because scientists already have very clear assumption when we are past any metallic object after heating, it emits the spectrum inside of prism. But this is not happen in hydrogen case. That's why the scientist has got excited. Only very few lines has been observed by the scientist. Then after this few lines has been observed by the scientist, so this Balmer scientist, very famous scientist, this Balmer scientist has derived the mathematical expression to find out the wavelength of this lights, the wavelength of this spectrums. So here you can see this is the mathematical expression, that is 1 divided by lambda is equal to 109,677 in bracket 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon n square centimeter per unit, or centimeters inverse also. This is the mathematical expression has been proved by the scientists. Students, we are not supposed to deal in detail about this mathematical expression. That's why I'm giving only the last expression of this mathematical expression to understand this hydrogen spectrum. So the scientist has found this mathematical expression. It means I can say the scientist has derived this mathematical expression, and where the place of n, that is the value, it 2, 3, 4, 5, and in this way infinite value the scientist has taken. When the scientist has considered the 3, 4, 5 and the large number of value, it means the scientist has got so many spectrum lines, so many visible light, so many invisible light. But the Balmer scientist has found the visible light observation after doing this experiment. So here in this mathematical expression, when we substitute the value of 3 in the place of n square, so we are getting, after calculation, we are getting 656 nanometer wavelength range of the red light. Yes, students. When we substituted the value of 4 in the place of this, we are getting 486 nanometer wavelength of the line, that is the green color. In this way, when we substitute the value of 5, we are getting the blue color, that is 416. And this is actually 434 actually. This is not 416, that is 434. So here the scientist has got 434 wavelength for the blue light. And when the scientist has substituted the value of the other numbers, so here the getting the violet light, that is 4110. So as you know very well, students, the frequency and wavelength having inverse relation. The red light having the large wavelength because the frequency is less, and as you can see the wavelength is large here, and here in the violet light the frequency is large but the wavelength is small. So this all is observation has done by the Balmer scientist, and that's why this series known as this, the range of this wavelength spectrum, the spectrum line of hydrogen is known as Balmer series. So hope you are clear about this hydrogen line spectrum, about the Balmer series. Then after what happened, this line seen in spectrum, as you know very well, this is known as the emission line, because this line is passed from the prism. So students, if you are getting what is the emission line, so you can write the answer, that is the line seen inside of prism. This is known as spectrum, and the spectrum is called the emission lines. And the hydrogen atom is also emits some other values of radiation. Yes, students, because this radiation is not has been done by only this Blammer scientist. The radiations experiment has done by so many scientists, and the scientist has also found some other wavelength of the range of the lights. That is, we can consider the ultraviolet light, the infrared light, and the lights which having the light we cannot see our naked eye. It means visible, invisible, and very less frequency of light, I can say, that observed by the different scientists. And one more thing is very important, students, and the wavelength of the different observation is divided by the different scientists. So that's why we can see this all observation is divided in the group, and this group is known as the series of that scientist. So hope you clear very well why we are talking about the different wavelength value, that is series. The series is nothing but that is the at the lower wavelength of the spectral line is divided in different series, and this different group of series is explained by the different scientists. So let's move on the first series here, the explained by the scientist, that is known as Lemon series. This is Lemon series is nothing but the name of scientist, students. And after doing this experiment, the scientist has observed, because the scientist has applied more pressure on it. It means the scientist has applied more temperature on this hydrogen gas. So scientist has found the ultraviolet light. It means after violet light. The violet light till the red light, the visible lines, only 4 wavelength has been found by the Blammer scientist. And this scientist is getting these lights in the different temperature. Yes, students, this is very important. This all different Lemon series, Blammer series, Paschen series, and Pratt series. This series, it means that this is the name of scientist, and they got the different wavelength. The ultraviolet light, the visible light, the infrared light. So this different light wavelength has been found by the different scientists at a different temperature. That's why we are getting the visible, invisible light's frequency. Hope you clear about it. Let's move on the next concept of this, that is the similarities between this all series has been found by one famous scientist in physics. Because students, here you can see the different wavelengths are present, and this different wavelength has been derived by the different scientists at different temperature of hydrogen, and they found the different wavelength. So here when we are taking the similarities all wavelength, this work has been done by a very famous scientist, that is named as Hannes Robert Rydberg. Yes, this is known as very famous name of this scientist is known as Rydberg scientist. And this Rydberg scientist has found the different series as a common formula, and this formula is nothing but the extension of Blammer formula. Yes, already you know it very well. The Blammer scientist has found the visible range of wavelength of lights, and this visible length of wavelength of light, they have found the formula, that is 1 by lambda, and this formula has extension done by the Rydberg scientist. That is 1 lambda, that is 109,677, 1 divided by n1 square minus n2 square per centimeter. Because in Blammer, as you know very well, the scientist has taken that is 2 chi square, and here the scientist has taken that n1 square and n2 square. So let us understand what is n1 and n2. So here the n1 is 1, 2, 3 and infinity. So this value we can take 1, 2, 3 infinity, and the n2 is n1 plus 1, n2 plus 1, n3 plus 1, and dash 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 till infinity. So it means the number is greater than this. So let's understand. If we are taking n1 is 1, and that time when we are putting your n1 is 1, for the n2 that is 1 plus 1 is 2. Hope you are clear about it. That is in the case of n2, that is 1 plus 1, because the value of n1 is 1 now, we are taking in this case, that is 1 plus 1 is 2. So what does it mean? It means, students, as you know very well, Lemon series. Lemon series is nothing but we are talking about ultraviolet light. So ultraviolet light, we are getting the different range of light. The different range of light, the different spectrum of light is having the different wavelength. So how we got the different wavelength? We are getting the different wavelength with the help of this formula. Because in the place of n1 we substituted the value of 1, and in the place of n2 we substituted the value of 2. And when we are taking When we are taking the calculation of this value, we are getting the reciprocal of length, and this reciprocal of length is denoted by this wavelength of the spectrum of atoms. So here you can see, students, here you are getting, that is n1 is 1, so the implemented value, that is 2. And here we are getting the spectrum for the Lemon series. Here we are taking the second spectrum, that is 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this way we are getting the different spectrum, because after when we are taking the next value, that is n2 is 2. So n2 is 2, the 2 plus 1, because here we are taking the value of n1 is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So first spectrum. If we are taking the value of 2, so here in the place of 2 we are taking n1 in the place. So 2 plus 1 is nothing but the 3 here. So in this way, students, we are getting the different spectrum. As you know very well, the different spectrum having the different wavelength. So when we are calculate this step, this whole mathematical term, we are getting the some value of this spectrum wavelength. So hope you are very clear about the Rydberg experiment in the different common formula for the different series. And the 1 by lambda is nothing but the reciprocal of wavelength. Clear? Then after, for the Balmer series, the scientist is also successfully to explain this mathematical term, because the Balmer is already have explained one mathematical term, but this mathematical term is not very much satisfactory. That's why the Rydberg has found the all different series a common formula. So here in this Balmer series is nothing but the visible light. And again the same concept we are using for the visible light, students. The n1 value is now we are taking 2 initially. N1 is 2 now. So N2 is 2 plus 1, because initially we can start 2 plus 1. N1 is 2. 2 plus 1, that is 3. So here we are getting the initial line of the first spectrum of the hydrogen atom, that is started here with 3. The next one is 4. The next one is 5. The next one is 6. Hope you clear about it. Okay, because when we are substituting this value in the next term, that is 3 plus 1 is 4. Then after we are getting 4 output, then 4 plus 1 is 5. So in this way we are getting the different spectrum here in the Balmer series. And the Balmer series is nothing but the special form of Rydberg, because this is the extension here. And when we are substituted this value, that is n1 we already took, that is 2. And the n2 value is 3, and when we are substitute this mathematical term, we are getting the wavelength of this spectrum. And when we are taking now n2 is, we are getting here 3. Then after in the next term, when we are taking 3 plus 1, that is 4. So here we are getting n2 is 4 and n1 is as it is 2. So we are getting the different wavelength here. Hope you clear about it. Now let's move on the Paschen series. It means the scientist name. The value of n1 is 3, because students always remember the value of n1, n2 and n3 we can't change. The n1, the value of n1 is only for the n1 value cannot be changed. N2 value is implemented. The n1 is for Lemon, the n2 is for Balmer, the n1 for 3 is nothing but the Paschen. So here we can take n1 3 for the Paschen, then here 3 plus 1, n1, that is 3 plus 1 is 4. So here n2 is 4. So here we are getting the first spectrum. So the first spectrum here we are getting, that is this value. Hope you clear. And then after we are getting n2 is 4. Then 4 plus 1 is 5. Then 5 plus 1 is 6 here. So in this way, student, the Paschen series also has been done. And when we substituted that value n1 and after implemented that value, we are getting the different wavelength here. Then after we are getting the bracket series, and this bracket series also having the same rule, that is the value of n1 we are taking, that is 4, and n2 4 plus 1 is 5. So first spectrum. Then after 5 plus 1 is 6. Then 6 plus 1 is 7. In this way we are getting the different spectrum, and when we are substituted this value in this formula, we are getting the different wavelength, students. So note, but this formula, Balmer series and Rydberg series, has not given any explanation about this hydrogen spectrum. Yes, students, this both scientists, that is Balmer and Rydberg, has not given any large explanation about hydrogen spectrum. That's why this whole hydrogen spectrum line is also known as empirical formula. That is known as empirical formula. And this all empirical formula has been derived by these two scientists, because these two scientists has given this explanation about the hydrogen spectrum. But after that, students, one famous scientist, as you know very well in chemistry or physics also, the famous scientist that is known as Niels Bohr. This scientist has been derived wonderfully the atomic structure about the atoms, and the scientist has found the formula exactly about the atoms, and the scientists also extend the Rutherford model formula also. So let's meet on the next concept, that is Bohr's model.